What's good? Uh some things Eddie Hearn said was either A, shocking or miscommunication. Let me bring this closer. Oh, it was either communication. Hey, take the dogs in the house. Thank you. Communication on the part of Eddie Hearn, and or just downright shocking. Right? As he states that Jaron Ennis can possibly vacate his titles and move up in weight. I am Amanda 7'3", Blessings Queen. JJ Short Deuce. What's up, family? He's Ron Ennis can vacate his titles and move up. This is sounds like miscommunication because they did 2 interviews today, right? And to me, and I'm gonna say this because I have no dog in it because I'm cool with Boots Ennis side. I'm cool with Brian Norman's side, right? But to me, if you Jaron Ennis, right, you got to look at this situation and say there's miscommunication going on. It's definitely miscommunication. Miscommunication. Boots Ennis does an interview with YSM Sports. Shouts out to YSM Sports. Boots does an interview with YSM Sports, and he says his only goal is to chase legacy and to undisputed at 147 get these belts, right? And Eddie Hearn does an interview today, and he says Boots can possibly he's going to Monica Johnson, peace of blessings. Boots Ennis, appreciate you, Queen. That Boots Ennis can vacate the belts and move up. How y'all on 2 different pages? I'm gonna play it for you. Hearn said. And Boots said that he's chasing legacy, right? Y'all on 2 different wavelengths. And your Boots Ennis, you got to take this into consideration when negotiating fights. And you got to make sure that what they telling you is factual because what they saying and what he's saying, they're not on the same page at all. So I'm going to play to you, shout out to YSM. I want to play the clip. You can listen to this totality on YSM Sports. And what I'm saying is this, right? Is that there's clearly a disconnection somewhere along the line. Somewhere, somehow, there's a disconnection going on. And it's on Eddie Hearn's part. It's on Eddie Hearn's part. It's on the promoter's part. It's on Eddie Hearn's part. I'm going to play you this clip. I'm going to play you these 2 clips, okay? Now, my phone, so pardon me, people. But listen to what Boots says, right?
Yep. So I don't know if they looking for a retirement check or what. Like I said, I'm here to collect belts. I'm here to be undisputed, and collect all these belts. Make the biggest fights possible happen, What's the most?
Right? So you heard what Boots said. I'm here to collect belts and be undisputed. He just said this 6 hours ago. Right? 6 hours ago, Boots Ennis said, I'm here to collect check and be. I mean, I'm here to collect belts and be undisputed, right? Watch this now. Watch. I want y'all to pay attention. Hood Rich 410. What's up, family? I want y'all to listen to this and pay attention, man. Listen, I want y'all to listen to what Boots, more price. What's up? I'm trying to get y'all to listen to what Boots is saying and what Eddie Hearn is saying is completely two different things. What Eddie Hearn is claiming, 619 Cali Factor, what's up? What Eddie Hearn is claiming and what Boots is saying is two things. And there's no wonder if you Boots right now, right? Do your homework negotiations because something ain't right, bro. You got to do your homework with these negotiations because something is not right, bro. Because again, Eddie Hearn is saying something completely different. Eddie Hearn, watch this now. I'm gonna put. Now listen. Now listen to what Eddie Hearn says. Now I'm gonna play to y'all what Boots says, and then I'm gonna play to y'all what Eddie Hearn says. They don't two.
Or what? Like I said, I'm here to collect belts. I'm here to be undisputed, and collect all these belts and make these biggest fights possible. Have legacy, I'm here to be undisputed. I'm taking over this weight division. I'm collect belts.
Now you heard Boots.
what? Like I said, I'm here to collect belts. I'm here to be undisputed, you know, and collect all these belts. And me or what? I said, I'm here to collect belts. I'm here to be undisputed, you know, and collect all these belts and make these things possible happen, you know. Legacy, you know, I'm here to be undisputed, you know. I'm taking over this weight division, you know. I'm here to collect belts.
Now you heard Boots, right? I'm here to be undisputed. I'm here to collect belts and take over this division. That's his goal. That's his plan. Listen to Eddie Hearn.
Because you're already beaten. And I think the IBF is a shocking decision, really, but it is what it is. And we've got to make a decision now whether we fight him or we move up or we vacate because we want to be in good fights. And listen, Tuesday's a good fighter, but he's already beaten him. Do you know what I mean? 120, 108.
How's Boots?
Which is frustrating because you've already beaten. And I think the IBF is a shocking decision, really, but it is what it is. You know, it's just boxing.
I agree.
And we've got to make a decision now whether we fight him or we move up or we vacate because we want to be in good fights. And listen, Tuesday's a good fighter, but he's already beaten him. Do you know what I mean? 120, 108.
You're going to vacate and move up because you want to be in big fights. But Boots is saying that he wants to be undisputed.
Or what? Like I said, I'm here to collect belts. I'm here to be undisputed, you know, and collect all these belts and make these biggest fights possible happen, you know. Legacy, you know, I'm here to be undisputed, you know. I'm taking over this weight division, you know. I'm here to collect belts.
So I'm saying this to say, and I'm playing this to say, it's safe to say, like I told you, right? This is all in one day, in a matter of hours. Boots said that 6 hours ago, and just said that an hour ago. So they're on different pages. What I'm saying to y'all is this. Needs to be in a negotiation table when Eddie Hearn and Matchroom or whoever is at the negotiation table to understand that they have the exact outlook and they have the exact same plan and plans. Because if you're not sitting at the negotiation table and you're not hearing what's actually being said and being done at the negotiation table, they are not putting their best foot forward because that's not their plan for you. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? If they are not, I told you guys, they secured the date and the venue without an opponent. They didn't plan on paying anybody any massive amounts of money. They never did. So when you get you can throw a hook line out there, but you never truly intend to fish because you don't like fish. But you on the boat to say that you fish because you told your significant other or you told this woman that you like to go out there and fish. You're really just trying to spend quality time trying to fish. You really don't like fishing. You like the idea of kicking it. You want the drink, you want the cigar, you want to chop it up, but you ain't really trying to catch no fish. You're not out there really trying to wheel in no fish. If I jump on the boat with my peoples, DOG215, what's up? I jump on the boat, people, hey man, let's go fishing. Cool, let's go out there. I ain't trying to catch no fish. That's not my thing. But I'll chill on the boat with you. I'll sip some yak, have a cigar, cool out, and kick it. Now I'm on my liner out there. You know what I'm saying? I'ma throw my line out there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going all in. I ain't got rubber boots on. I ain't got my fishing knife on me. I ain't trying to gut none of that. If I catch it, if I happen to catch a fish, hey bro, here you go. I ain't trying to catch no fish. Number 3, here you go, bro. I'm not trying to take it home. I'm not trying to scale it. I'm not trying to clean. I'm not trying to gut it. I'm not trying to bone it. I'm not trying to do none of that. I ain't trying to do none of that. Real as do for. What's up, family? I'm not trying, but everything that comes along with it, I'll kick it with you. And that's what it seems Matchroom has done in this situation when it comes to Boots. Right? They gonna act like they kicking the tires, gonna make these fights, but they ain't trying to spend no money. And if you Boots, you have to be at the negotiation tables. And here's the thing, Boots has to pull Errol Spence. in order to secure his goals. His goals and their goals is two different things, bro. It's two different things. His plans and his goals and their plans and goals for him is two different things. It's two different things. Clearly. Aaron just said, hey, we trying to make the biggest fights possible because they want a ROI. Return on investment. That's what they want. ROI, a return on investment. Now, they secured this date to put him in this fight with because they ain't got to pay. But what happened is they threw these hook lines there to tell him that they did their due diligence. Hey, man, just because they have to come back to him and say, hey, we went out there. Claymore Rain, what's up, family? My Egypt, peace of blessed, beautiful queen. Kawhi Ellis, what's up? They had to come back to him and say, hey, bro, we kicked the tires because of what he's been through in the past. And they sold him a dream, right? I know, because here's the thing. That number, and I'm just going to say this, that number that they told you that they paid Boots for this for that fight with David Avijan was a lie. I got confirmation on that. Brandon McGee, my in the super chat. He said Eddie has the money though, Blue. What he doing? He ain't trying to. This ain't the plan. Ray Willis, what's up? Stormy B Man, Dorian in the building. The plan is not. They want to set the fights that they want to set foods. They're not trying to fulfill his dreams, his goals, if it happens to come along with their plans. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? They're saying to themselves, QY Dub, what's up? He said we sent an offer to Amanda Stanionis for $1 million. He's an undefeated champion. Taking the risk to come to Philly to fight. Ain't no fighting gonna do that. The great brother broke it down on shouts out to Ness and shouts out to the Boston Voice. PGH Big Dog, D.O. The Austin Boy Cottage. What's up, family? He broke this down. Brian Norman's management company broke this down, right? And the way he broke it down was so elegant, so beautiful. He broke it down that so they offered Brian 1.5, right? So I don't want to play Ness on recording. I don't know if he's gonna have a problem with that. Ness is my guy, but you know, people work hard, they grind. Vega the Headbuster, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco. Boy Blue, he said, I'm late to the party, Blue. Is this true? This is what Eddie Hearn is saying, right, bro? I'll replay it for y'all guys in a second. So this is what Eddie Hearn is saying, right? So now I'm gonna give you this what the great brother played. I'm gonna play this. Ty in the Sky, peace of bless the beautiful queen. She in the building. I'm gonna play this clip. He broke this down on the Boxing Voice earlier. I thought I had it. I just sworn I had it. Yeah, I do have it. So let me play this clip down. The numbers that they offered him and what he'll actually end up with.
This has to be handled. And in this situation, bro, this wasn't a situation where we was pricing Brian out or we were looking to kill the fight by pricing ourselves out. We've been in this business, meaning me and Jolene Mazzone, we've been in this business for a long time. If we was going to price ourselves out, bro, we would have been like $3 million or $4 million would have been stuck there. And that would have been that. That would have been us pricing ourselves out. We came to the table to get a deal done to make this fight happen because this is what Brian Norman Jr. wanted. It's what Senior wanted. However, in regards, it has to make sense. As we say, high risk, high reward. Now, I want to do this quickly, and I never do this shit, but hell, Eddie Hearn already put numbers out there, so I'm going to put the numbers out there to give you guys why we came up with our decision. And the decision wasn't to turn down the fight. That dude sitting over there.
Now, I want y'all to understand something, right? how he breaks this down. I need Aiden said that's duck talk. It's not duck talk. See, this is the problem in sport of boxing. This is what I say, and no disrespect to you, great brother, or nobody else. Boxing has the lowest IQ fans in all the sports. They have the lowest IQ of and fans of all the sports. Do you understand? Let me give you an example before he even breaks this down. In all the sports, do you know why they get the point so and so forth? J Dub, what's up? Hey Chavez, what's up? The reason they ask for the point X, Y, and Z. For instance, how much you gonna get? In this case, I'll give you. Mr. Holmes says sounds like ducking. Of course it does, because you're not paying attention. Hannibal, what's up, fam? You're not paying attention. So let me give you an example. For instance, the San Francisco 49ers just re-signed Brandon Ayuk, okay? Tremel Brown and my brother in the super chat dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Salute, Blue. I just hope Boost didn't sign to a long-term monetary contract and hope that they have some type of to turn that allows them to fight the fights that they want. Facts. Jesse R., what's up? So check this out, Tremel. When the 49ers just signed Brandon Ayuk, they signed him to $76.6 million. Why do you think it's $0.6 million? The 0.6 is to take care of other legal obligations so that you actually get the number that's on the table. You have to pay taxes. You have to pay your team. You have to pay your management company. So they put in a contract where that 0.6 or so on and so forth, it pays the difference so that you actually take home $1 million. Do you understand what I'm telling you? In this case, listen to how he breaks it down to what they asked for. They wanted $2 million for this fight with Boots. Reason being, that way Brian Norman actually takes home $1 million. So out of $2 million, Brian Norman will only take home $1.2 million. He's actually going to take home less than that because he didn't even incorporate the taxes. Cal Bundy said, sounds like Norman's manager really made up. Man, I don't understand. I do understand. Boxing fans, I'm dealing with the lowest IQ fans of any sport across the board. I just broke on, and the first thing he says is, sounds like Norman's team just messed it up. I mean, this starts to fatigue you of even, this is why the managers get to the point where they don't even want to talk to the fans and they don't care about the fans. The fans just act, I don't understand this. GT Entertainment, what's up? Go sit at the kitty toilet, bro. Get out of here. I don't even want to see you here, bro. Goodbye. Go somewhere. Jafar Views, what's good? So it's better to deal to fight Keyshawn undercard for $300K. What's the risk versus the reward? Answer that question. I be so close to saying things. I'm trying not to. Unknown, what's up? So you said it's better to fight for $300K versus Keyshawn. Okay, tell me the risk versus the reward on the undercard with Keyshawn. Go ahead and tell me. 909, what's good? Whose terms is he fighting on? And who's he fighting? Why did you tell me what his biggest payday was? Let me ask you a question, Mr. Holmes. You said Brian's biggest payday was $200K. Okay, let me ask you a question. Was he a champion then? Dane Pierre, what's good? Was he a champion then? Good question. Answer the question. What was his biggest payday? Was he a champion? You see, this is the type of conversation that actually annoys me. And then when I start going in, and then y'all start talking about, oh, why you being emotional? Let me ask you a question. What was Ryan Garcia's biggest payday before he fought Tank Davis? Was it anywhere close to $30 million? Tremel Brown and brother in the super chat dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Hey Blue, it's crazy how we have a young fighter in Boots trying to go far, undisputed, and there's politics just give him an extra $200K, Eddie, %. Right? So let me ask you a question. Listen to what these dudes are saying. So let me ask you a question. Ryan Garcia was getting paid less than Devin Haney, less than Tank, less than T.O., less than everybody until he fought Tank Davis. He get paid so much to fight Tank? Go ahead and tell me. AK Crowder, what up, family? Go ahead and tell me. Go ahead and tell me what Ryan Garcia got before he fought Tank and after he got Tank. Mike H, what's up, fam? Super Chat says stupidity is contagious. All facts. The Eagle has landed. What's up, family? What did he get? Did he get anything close to what he got when he fought Tank? Brandy, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I knew Boo shouldn't have signed with Eddie 100. Different agendas, Blue. Eddie all talk. That's what I'm saying. Kendra, what's up, family? Bro, just better hope he don't lose. Bro, I'm going to ignore y'all right now. I'm going to ignore y'all. Because I'm going to say something that I regret. So I'm going to ignore y'all now. Street Talk 414, what's up, family? I'm going to ignore y'all. I'm going to talk to the people that actually know what they're talking about and people that actually have comments. So anyway, that's the problem that I made. The problem that I have is that I engage with foolishness. Jose Chavez, what's up? He said Ryan Garcia, Ryan is once in a lifetime fighter. He's the modern star. Goodbye. Goodbye. GT Entertainment, what's up, family? Biz0128, what's up, family? MC3369, what's up? That I have. Too often I engage in nonsense. And that takes away from the actual chat. Hey, K Crowder said, "Take me." I'll say it, bro. It just all too often, bro. I'm gonna start ignoring people. So let's continue to listen. Tariq Reed, what's up, family? CT, what's good? Let's talk to the actual people with goals and have common sense. We're gonna have a conversation with
the camera. He never said no to the fight. I never said no to the fight. Jolene never said no.
RC. CT, salute, congratulations, family. Salute to the great brother CT, man. Todd French 600, what's up, family? B Felt 76, what's good? Yeah, I'm just gonna start ignoring them, bro. All too often, I try to engage with everybody and show everybody respect and acknowledge everybody. Often, all that does is it forces me. I just go down a rabbit hole day in and day out with people that just use zero common sense, and then it ends up overwhelming the actual stream itself. So I'm gonna stop. The fan corner, what's good?
To fight. Junior never said no to the fight. It's a fucking negotiation. So if we come in high, you come in with a number, we meet in the middle to get the deal done. And we were not far apart. When I say far apart, it wasn't $1 million in between. That was something ridiculous to not make it happen. This shit could have been talked out. But from our standpoint.
Ray Willis, what's up, family? Boots is fighting for legacy.
From a management standpoint, I look at this. All right, I'm going to break down the numbers really quickly, as I did with the entire group. All right, $1.5 million offer. $1.5 million. You guys say crossing the street in boxing on the internet. So Brian is signed with Top Rank. He's not signed with Matchroom. So to cross the street in boxing on the business, it ain't fucking free. So Brian would have had to pay 20% of his purse to Top.
It's actually 25%. Being Boxing News, what's up, family? Brian Norman, in order for him to fight Boots, in order for Top Rank to allow him to fight Boots with Matchroom and on the zone, he has to pay Top Rank 25% of his purse, which is $350,000. Jeff, the producer, what's up? That equals $350,000. So if he took $1.5 million and has to pay $350,000 to Top Rank, allowing him to go out his contract, to be flexible outside of his contract, and go fight Jaron Boots Ennis, defend his titles in the Unification. That means, how much is he going to bring home? Yee Huncho, what's up? Now, that don't include, he has to pay his trainers, he has to pay his management company, he also has to pay his taxes. Now, I'm people that actually we can actually have a conversation. Chuck PC, Will Boston, what's good? Jerome Barber, what's up? Saint the chosen one, what's good? So this is why he would have now get this. Now get this. They initially offered him that's Kendrell, that's his that's the head of his management company that was negotiating. So that's Adrian Clark, who was negotiating with Matchroom directly. So he's telling you directly from what to what. You understand what I'm saying, Kendrell? So he's telling you what Brian Norman has to pay, why he asked for the money he asked for. Because, like he said, we talking about crossing the sides of the sheet. In order for you to do so, you have to pay the side that you are with. You understand? So he has to pay Top Rank 25%. That's $350,000 out of 1.5, people. That means one, what does he have left? If you subtract you subtract 350,000 out of 1.5, gives you less than 1.2, right? That leaves you $1,150,000. Now keep in mind, right? Now keep in mind, he ain't pay his manager. He got to pay manager. He got to pay his trainer 10%. On Terrell Howard, he said that's 375,000, not 350. Okay, that's 300. That's even worse. My math wasn't mathing. That's even worse. So 25% of 1.5 million is 375,000. That's even worse. Thank you, Terrell Howard. So that's even worse. My math wasn't even mathing. Give him the benefit of the doubt. So Terrell Howard, that's 375,000. So $375,000 he has to pay just to be allowed to for Top Rank to say go ahead and fight Boots. Just because for his company to say go ahead and fight Boots. He's taking all the risk and all the sacrifice with no people pay attention. Where you going?
I'm going to the gas station to get some firewood
Oh, what you gonna do? Hookah?
and a bonfire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jamal Rogers, what's up? So, yeah, 75. Okay. Now, the brother said to me, so now the brother said to me, he said, you like doing damage control. No, I like both guys, so I'm telling you the actual truth. Go sit in the kitty table. Goodbye. So anyway, the brother said to me, well, he gonna take 300,000 to fight the co-main event on Keyshawn Davis card. No, he has a minimum, so he's not getting 300,000. It's not possible for him to get 300,000. He's going to get 300,000 to defend his title. He's a world champion to defend his title on the under to Keyshawn Davis. Now, imagine this. Now, he has to pay Top Rank 25%. Eddie Hearn and Matchroom had to offer him off top 750,000. Knowing he got to pay 25, you think Eddie Hearn is not aware of the percentage that he has to pay to Top Rank? So if they offer him 750,000 to start it off, that means they didn't never want to make the fight, Eddie Hearn. He didn't want to make the fight. Now, here goes another thing, right?
Never mind, we already had some.
Oh. So now look at the situation, right? So now 375,000 out of 1.5, right? Off top. Now, so now let's look at this. Biz0128, brother in the super chat, he said it's understandable that he turned down the money. Right. Listen. So listen, he didn't turn down the money though. But listen for now it'll make sense, right? For him to actually clear $1 million is the plan, right? So now he got to pay 10% to his trainer. Remember, we was crying, complaining, and we had an issue with how Derrick James, Hall Smith, what's up? Derrick James, Errol Spence situation went because Derrick James is like, yo, now you getting more money than you ever got paid in the past. Why I'm only getting 10%? So why am I only getting paid 10%? Remember, Derrick James wanted more money because Errol Spence is fighting a higher profile fight and unification bout against Terrence Crawford. So Derrick James like, bro, you only gonna give me 10%? Derrick James wanted more money. So keep this in mind. Now Brown's going into the biggest fight of his career, a unification bout, and he's only gonna pay 10% to his trainer. Now, somebody tell me 10% of 1.5, I believe is $45,000, right? Somebody tell me what 10% of 1.5 million is. What is 10% of 1.5 million? 150,000. Thank you, D-Boy Dev. I'm not good at math, but I got math awards. But when I got those mathematical awards, I wasn't drinking yak. Albert Corwell, what's up? That's 150,000, right? So now he got to pay 150,000 on top of the 375,000. So that's 375,000. That's 475,000 plus 50. So that's 525,000. So he's paying out of the 1.5. He's immediately paying just top rank, and and he ain't even pay his management company. I'm just giving you the numbers. That's 10. That's 10% to his trainer, and 25% the top ranked indigenous person. What's up? That means out of $1.5 million, he's already in the negative. As soon as he signed that contract, he got to pay 25% the top rank. Y'all said 375,000. Then he got to pay 10% to his trainer. That's 100,000. That's 525,000. I didn't even include taxes. Now, how much money does he have left? He has $975,000. Fight boots. Dwayne Musanin, what's up? Jalen, what's up? He has 975,000 right now to fight boots. Now, somebody tell me the taxes in Philly on $975,000 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Because remember, he's going to be fighting in Philly. So he got to pay Philadelphia, Pennsylvania taxes. So now somebody give me the taxes on $975,000 in Philadelphia. Yeah, lurking, brother in the super chat. Sounds like he got too many in his pockets there. No, sounds like this is the business of the sport of boxing that everybody has in their pockets. Hence the reason why Errol Spence and Derrick James just parted ways. Victor Griffin, what's good? Asian Coffee and Gambling, what's up? And now, what's up? It don't sound like he keep people in his pocket. Do you think Boots don't have to pay people? That's why you overpay the likes of a Jaron Ennis, so that way he can actually go home with millions. Aaron Purnell, what's up? Sam Lamb, what's up? Angel Hernandez, what's up? Tariq Reed, my habitual line stepper, what's good? So somebody do the taxes. What's the taxes, Philadelphia taxes? How much taxes comes out in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for $975 check? SP, what's good? Oh, I don't know if he have to. That's a good question. That's a good question. Salute to Brandon McGee in the super chat. Dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said it's too early for him to take the Haney route and take less. Give that man his bag. Right. in connection, they take like 330,000 on the on the millie. And he got to pay the tax from where he's from. Tax rate 8%. Even White, my brother, the management said he would walk home with 810,000. Imagine getting paid 810,000 to defend your title against Jaron Boots Ennis in his backyard. Would you take that money? Now, here's what they're asking for: an extra 500,000. So, what that extra 500,000 does, it pays it pays his bills, and now he actually puts 1.2 in his bank account. Do you know what I'm saying? If he, or 1.3 in this case, right? If he got 800,000 plus the 500, that would be 1.3 million dollars to fight Boots. Do you understand how that works? Salute to Huntsville, Alabama. Jerome Barber, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Buddy in the right, ain't no way he getting punched in the head, y'all. And he took a hometown discount already. He good with me, no deal. Right. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. So if you are a Brian Norman, right? Evan, what's up? If you Brian Norman in this case, right? $810,000 to fight Boots Ennis in Philly in a unification bout. Get this. I didn't even mention this. People, do you know he has to pay 6% to the sanction bodies? Now, somebody give me 6% of 800 of not 810,000. He got to pay 6%. That's not even including the state and federal taxes. He has to pay 6%. Roddy, what's up? To the belts, to the WBA and the IBF. So you think Eddie Hearn is not aware of this? So he got to pay another 60K out of it. just for the belts to be on the line. D. Rich Richardson, what's good? I thought it was 75K. LOL. Oh, that's right then of a million of 1.5. I forgot. That's 6% of 1.5. I forgot. 6% of 1.5. Devin White, he said it's 1.7, and after all the fees, he will walk away with 810,000 management. Okay, right. And I'm saying 1.5 was the first offer. I mean the second offer. So $810,000 to fight Boots Ennis. Do y'all think that's worth it? Would you do it? And I'm not talking if you only make $75,000 a year. Of course you would do it. That's over 8 years worth of pay for you. I'm not talking about you. Props channel, what's up? So I'm not don't yeah, of course. Yeah, man. McDonald's, of course I'll take 810,000. Yeah, me too. Give me 810,000. Yeah, right. So I'm gonna go to your backyard, fight you in your backyard with my belt to get $810,000, people. Here's a lurking brother back in the super chat. He said to get 1.5, Hearn would have to offer 3,061,025. So to walk away, that's to get 1.5. So he would have to give how much to get 1 million? For him to walk away with 1 million, how much would he have to get? he should walk away with 1.3 after paying his fees and taxes. It's fair number. That's what I'm trying to say. Hey Rob, what's up? And the same goes for, I'm not saying it's Norman, but Brian Norman is taking all the risk. He's going against the grain. Jalen, peace and blessings, Queen. Brian Norman is going against the grain, not Boots. Brian Norman's the underdog going to Philly, backyard, crossing the street. Boots is not leaving his promotional company. He's not leaving his network. He's not leaving his home city. And he's getting paid more money. So if you Boots right now, you're gonna have to take the Errol Spence route and tell Eddie Hearn, hey bro, you gotta pay these champions. You knew my plan to begin with from the beginning. You knew what my plan was from the beginning. Because Stanionis said that he offered him Eddie Hearn said that he offered Stanionis $1 million. Same difference. How was Stanionis standing to leave the PBC? Right? Which I don't know what he got to pay Al Heyman in the PBC. Right? We know what Brian has to pay top Eddie Hearn. We don't know what Stanionis has to pay PBC. It could be more, it could be less. It could be the same thing. I don't know if there's a number. It's absolutely automatic, but Stanionis got to pay his team. He gonna have to pay taxes. Philly Miz 215. What's up, family? So Jaron Boots Ennis, like I said, right? They are doing Jaron Boots Ennis a disservice because they're not putting their best foot forward. They knew they had to sacrifice to make these fights for Boots because for one, ain't no taking that risk with a low reward. Nobody doing it. Ain't nobody taking a high risk with a low reward. Not doing it. Especially when they have options. That's the key. Valiant prize fights. What's up? Channel, what's up? You knew you have to take risks. You knew I got options if you Brian Norman. So the brother said, so Brian Norman fight the co-main event for $300,000 on Keyshawn fight? Okay, well, how much money you think is okay for Boots to fight Karen Chukajuka? Make this make sense now. So Karen gonna fight Karen Chuga. How is that high reward for him, brother? Please explain to me what does he get? He's the underdog in the fight. How is that high risk? How is that high reward? Go sit in the kiddie table. Go sit at the kiddie table, brother. Go sit at the kiddie table. Again, I'm not going to engage in silly conversations. Devon Joseph, what's up? At the kiddie table. Muscle Up Kev, what's up, family? What are you talking about? He getting a high reward. Blaine, what's up? Make this make sense. He could get Crunch Time 9-1. What's up? Why have the new welterweight champions awarded the belt for having to fight for them? No, that's false. Ken, what's up? Brian Norman fought for his belt. He fought Santillion for the belt. Boots didn't fight for his belt because he was already mandatory before Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fought, and he was the interim champion. Same goes for Mario Barrios. He was the interim. No, I'm lying. Was he? Yeah, he was. He was the interim. No. Who was the WBC interim champion? Was it Virgil Ortiz? Renard Nixon. What's up, family? I don't remember. Love above all. What's up? It was Mario Barrios? I thought it was Virgil Ortiz. Jerome Barber, let me rent you up, bro. It was Mario Barrios. Okay. Just because we don't agree, don't make us do it. Never said you was, brother. A silly conversation. It's not about agreeing. It's about your standpoint. RJ, what's up? I never said that you couldn't agree. Paying attention is free. It's the most free, expensive thing in the world. It has nothing to do with agreements. has everything to do with using our common sense. Because what common sense it make for Brian Norman to go to Philadelphia as the underdog to fight Jaron Boots Ennis for 800,000. Y'all said, and we all said, including myself, that I view Jaron Ennis on the same level of Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Would you fight Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford for $800,000? So, baby. Can you tell them to do me a favor and pass me one of my water, the big one? Yeah. I view we putting Jaron Ennis, at least I do, and I see many people do this. You put them in the same boat in conversation with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Would you fight or Terrence Crawford for $800? 800. Thank you, baby. Would you fight Errol or Terrence Crawford for $800,000? I'm asking. Would anybody here fight Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford for $800,000? And I'm not talking about your personal situation. Don't tell me if you only making no additional slight, not trying to play anybody or anything. I'm not talking about if you work at McDonald's or myself. Myself, I make about, well, I ain't gonna say how much I make, but me and the wife, we make good money. But again, $800,000 if you work at McDonald's, of course you would take it. It's a come up, but it ain't a come up for Jerome for Brian Norman. How's that helping? Muscle up, Kev, my brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said the restock on kitty tables and dinners on me, Blue. Salute. Facts. We need a lot of them. I'm vowing to now, my great brother, try to avoid those types of conversations. I'm just going to go ahead and immediately sit them at the kitty table. Because here's what I realized, right? I do a lot of inviting people to come up here and challenge me and so on and so forth, and they don't do it. So I'm wasting time. Team RHA, what's RHC, what's up? Whatever case you make, if you didn't fight Boots, he should have fought Jalil Hackett. Orb Jones, why should he have? Why shouldn't Boots fight Jalil Hackett then? Nathan Kemp, what's up? Mark Montgomery, what's good? Boots is the A side. Boots is the big dog on the block. So why wouldn't Boots have to fight Jalil Hackett then? You want to always put the heavyweight on the B side. Well, Brian Norman needs to fight the gauntlet. Well, why don't Boots fight the gauntlet? Smith the Enterprise, what's up? Mr. Holmes, I feel having titles is a high reward. I never disrespected you or anyone in the chat. Having titles is high reward for who? You gotta buy the titles, brother. Bruce Talley, what's up? You have to pay for the titles, Mr. Holmes. He got a belt that he got to pay for. So please explain to me, how does he benefit? Let's not play this game. Crawler low. Feel me? Let's not play this game and act like we don't understand. Just because belts on the line means you're getting some great reward. Please stop. And that you should just be happy that belts are on the line. Stop it. Tank Davis is on sport of boxing and had no interest in no belts, and ain't nobody cared about it. So now the belts is the high reward. Please stop. The belts is an added. Yeah, we want them to chase the legacy for us as fans and for their legacy as fighters. Yes, 1,000%. It's called prize fighting, though, right? See, when it comes to else, we have these. We'll. If you fighting Tank, and yeah, you gotta take whatever Tank give you. I don't get it. How does Brian Norman benefit from it? Well, he'll get a belt out the deal. So you get to fight Jaron Ennis in a unification and get no money and just be happy there's a belt on the line? Minutes. If that's the case, let me give you another scenario then. If that's the case, then why does Jaron Ennis just don't take a pay cut out of his money, give Brian Norman $500,000 what he would be making so he could get the belt? Ever thought about that? How about that? How about he just say, you know what? If you're gonna pay me 3.5, I'm hypothetically speaking, I don't know what they're gonna pay Boots. But let's say if they paying Boots 3.5, why don't Boots then say, well, you know what? I'm benefit from getting these belts. So take the 500,000 out of mine, give him the 500,000 out of mine that happened so we can unify. That's what Errol Spence did, right? Ain't that what we say Errol Spence did with Terrence Crawford? So he's still going to Brian Norman, and he gets to get the belts, and he gets to be in the comfort of his. He's still going to make more money than Brian Norman. He still gets a belt, and he still stays at home. What about that? The breakdown. What's up? LT number one energy. My brother in the super chat dropping that half on your boy Blue. What's up, Blue? My bro used to say, the more I talk, the dumber I. You shouldn't entertain everybody, Blue. This is all facts. That's why I just said. I'm gonna just start sitting people at the kiddie table right off top. Bruce Tyler was good. Why can't Brian Norman do what Devin did? Why don't Boots do what Devin did? I'm asking for a friend. And in the case of Devin Haney, see, here we go again. SP, what's good? Here we go again. Why don't Brian do what Devin Haney did? Well, guess what? There's a drastic difference. George Kambosos had 3 belts. Devin Haney had 1. Boots has 1 and Brian Norman has 1. See how that works? TC, Queen in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. She said 800K is way more than 200K after, etc. That 200K will be 110K if that versus 800K. Take it and build your fan base. At 23 will come. Who told you he's getting 200K? Why are we making up stories? I agree. What's good? Where did that come from? Where did this number in November? Who said that? Where'd that come from? I'm not being sarcastic. I'm asking. Bruce Talley said his last purse. Why do y'all his last purse? His last purse, he wasn't a champion. Do y'all understand this? His last purse was before world champion. Quiet Storm Naeem, what's up? So why do people saying his last purse? He's a world champion now. He's defending his titles. He's the A side. He was the B side his last fight, and wasn't a world champion. Please stop reading these things. Junior Star, what's up? Easy Lewin, what's up? So why did we keep saying a champion gets 150,000? Larry Tucker, what's up? The champion gets a minimum 250,000, and he was the B side. Yes, he's the ace. J Pitty City, what's up, family? He said, Blue, you ain't say Brian is the A side, did you? Yes. Oh, man. Can't make this stuff up, man. Blue said, now listen to this. Blue said Brian versus Boots and Brian, the A side, is completely wild. Go sit at the kiddie table. Goodbye. Goodbye. I never said that. Captain Kai, what's up, family? Paying attention is free. It's the most free, expensive thing in the world. I never said that. Blue said, that's completely wild. Somebody please explain to me, when did I say that he was the A side against Boots? Sideways, what's good? Guillermo, my good. Please explain to me, when did I say Brian Norman's the A side against Boots? Brian Norman don't say he's the A side against Boots. What are you talking about? I never said he was the A side against Boots, and Brian Norman never said he was the A side. Paying attention is free. K Black, what's good? Paying attention is free. It's the most free, expensive thing in the world. Blue said he's the A side against Jaron Boots Ennis. Casual Kai, what's good? He said if Boots is moving up, why we still talking Brian Norman? Because Boots is saying one thing and Eddie Hearn is saying something completely different. Why? Which lead me to believe, like I said, it led me to believe, wait, they got the 49er jacket for $50? Nah. Nah, that ain't real. Nah. Hold on, people. Hold on. Hold on, people. Oh, okay. They about to get me. Sorry, people. But I just got an alert from Cisco channel. Bro, that's a $200 49er jacket. AB, what's up? That's a $250 49er jacket. They sent me. They trying to wheel me in. My wife trying to take my phones because this is the time of year I just start buying 49er stuff that I be buying so much stuff. I be buying doubles because I'm like, man, I ain't never even wore the first one. And I be rebuying it. And she like, bro, you got this already. Give me the receipt so I can return this. Yeah. No. Adriel Hernandez. I deal straight with NFL, straight to the NFL, straight to the 49ers website. Devin Blocker, what's up? I don't deal. It's nobody else. It's the 49ers and the NFL Network. So it's legit. But they be sending me. I buy so much stuff from them. These hats and jackets and coats, and my wife's got 49er stuff. My kids got 40. We a 49er family, head to toe. Inside the square, so my brother King Judah, what's up, family? Then I buy my tickets, my tickets to the 49er games, and so on and so forth. Devin Bell, what's up? So they be sending me, they trying to, it's that time of the year. So they just sent me this Niner coat. I'm gonna show y'all the Niner coat. And it said $50. $50? I'm buying this right now. You feel me? Come to find out, it ain't $50. It's $250, just like I knew it was. But it's fly. Yeah, they trying to get me, Poe Porter. Woo, that joint's smooth, ain't it? Woo, it's clean. Woo. Nah, drama ain't over, Devin Bell. We still got to get Big Trent. Larry Tucker, what's up? Woo, that's smooth, and I got the hat to match that. Yeah, AK got me the woo. I'm a Bulls fan too. AK done got me the smooth Bulls joint. AK, I told you I stepped outside with the joint you got me. Looking smooth, right? Oh, AK, I ain't show you the hat I bought for it. I gotta show you the hat I got with the sweater you bought me. I came outside looking smooth, right, AK? And the sky opened up. Started boom, boom. I went right back in the house. Took it off, zipped it back up, folded it back nicely, put it back in the plastic. No, sir. No, sir. O'Neal P, what's good? Won't get me. No, sir. I went right back to my black pea coat, zip, thermal, zip, black jeans, zip, black Timbs, zip, and black Yankee. Won't get me. No, sir. Arise 12 Tribe, what's up? I'm going to show y'all the joint AK bought me. Hold up. Woo, I'm going to show you the AK bought me. Hold up. I'm going to show y'all that heat AK. Hold up. I'm telling you, I put that joint right back in the package. No, sir. Went right back to black on black. This New York weather ain't going to get me. No, sir. Hold on 1 second, Joe. Watch this. Joint AK got me. He bought me some heat. Salute my brother AK. Hold up. Hold up. I might have to move. But see, this the Nana hat I got to go with that sweater. The sweater I just showed y'all. Woo wee! Look at that. Smooth. Look at that. Look at that. That's to go with that. The sweater, that coat I just showed y'all. That Nana coat. So I was gonna get that coat to rock with that. Bang, bang. You know what I mean? But boom. Let me show you the joint AK got me. See, it's back in the package. AK, you see, it's back in the package, my guy. Smooth. Back in the package. And I gotta handle this with caution because milk white. Jeez. The joint my brother AK. Brother AK. Let me see. Bang. Bang. Check the hood. Check the hood. Bang. Yeah. When I go to the shop, kick it with my brother. Bang. Bang. You see I zipped it back up? Zip. Won't get me. New York weather will not get me with this. No, sir. Look at that. Look at the patch. Bang. And AK got the red one. That's the front. Bang. And it's the thick patch, just so y'all know. This is suede right here. Said, man, you got to tie to wearing. You got to tiptoe with. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I came outside, walked to my car. Bro, I'm telling you, I got to my car, the sky said, brum, 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 brum. What? I hit the lock, unlock it. Maybe I'm tripping. I felt a little rain dropping on my window. Nah, because I was wearing the white, my 11s too, patent leathers. Nah. Right back in the house. My wife was like, bro, I thought you was leaving. Thought I was too. Exactly what my wife said. Arise 12 Tribe, what's up? Hey, wife was like, I thought you was leaving. I was like, I thought I was too. That weather said otherwise. So I stepped right back in the house. I stepped right back in the house and did the switcheroo. I went right to my black Pico, one of these fresh. On the mic, my brother Terrence Bailey Sr. Fresh black Yankee fitted, black Pico, black thermal, black jeans, black Timbs. I'm out. Ugh, like Showbiz said. But yeah, that hoodie, I was just getting ready to cop that hoodie. They said $50. I was like, oh, I mean that's that coat. They said $50. I'm wait, hold on. $50. Nah. Nah, ain't no way. Yeah, sure. Ever looked at the bull? Yeah, visionary. Yeah, they put me on to that. Man went for from white to all black. Sure did, Devin Bell. Look at this. Crispy. Yep. I don't play about my sports teams, man. Yankees, Bulls, and Niners. And I wear Islanders every now and then. So anyway, so what I was saying, you know what I'm saying? So now, what I was saying was, you know what I'm saying? A sacrifice is needed. When you Jaron Boots Ennis in this case, you're gonna have to force your team to make a sacrifice. Now, for the people that might not have heard, Stephen L. Mack, look, I'm gonna play. What I'm saying is that it seems like the agenda of Eddie Hearn and Matchroom is different from the goals of Jaron Boots Ennis. And Jaron Boots Ennis gonna have to sit down on these interviews, man.
Be undisputed, you know, and collect all these belts. Make the biggest fights possible happen. You know, legacy. You know, I'm here to be undisputed. You know, I'm taking over this elite division. You know, I'm here to collect belts.
Heard what he said, right? Listen.
Or what? Like I said, I'm here to collect belts. I'm here to be undisputed. You know, and collect all these belts and make the biggest fights possible. Legacy. You know, I'm here to be undisputed. You know, I'm taking over this elite division. You know, I'm here to collect belts.
Now that's what Boots said. Now listen.
It's frustrating because we've already beaten. And I think the IBF is a shocking decision, really, but it is what it is. You know, it's just boxing, and we've got to make a decision now whether we fight him or we vacate because we want to be in good fights. And listen, Chudaizin's a good fighter, but he's already in him. Do you know what I mean? 120, 108.
So he's talking about Boots vacating to move up. Boots talking about it for a legacy and collect these belts. At some point in time, let me say this. At some point in time, all is not treated. At some point in time, Boots Ennis is going to have to sacrifice. Y'all do understand that, what I'm trying to tell y'all, right? Let this be sacrifice. Because guess what? Right now, if Brian Norman has options, you want to sacrifice when it comes to Brian Norman right now. You want to sacrifice when it comes to Brian Norman and Mario Barrios, you better sacrifice right now if you want to get those belts. Because let me tell you something. They have options. Because people Brian Norman as a weak link and Stanionis and Mario Barrios. And Mario Barrios has already been in the ring with Tank Davis and Keith Thurman. And now they're talking about him being in the ring with Manny Pacquiao. If Mario Barrios beats Manny Pacquiao, what do you think his purse going to be? You think they could offer Mario Barrios $1.5 million? Tip O'Malley, what's up? Mario Barrios beats Manny Pacquiao. I don't care what version of Mario Pacquiao we view him as. Mario Barrios beats Manny Pacquiao. He was in the ring with Tank Davis. He was in the ring with Keith Thurman. Has a Mexican fan base behind him. We love to talk about how big the Mexican fan base is. He beat Manny Pacquiao and he beat your Danish Ugis. So you beat Manny Pacquiao. You beat and who else you beat? Hold on. I'm about to tell you right now because I'm forgetting. I'm about to tell you right now. So to tell y'all, man. Giovanni Santiago. He beat Giovanni Santiago, knocked him out. He beat the brakes off your Dana Sugas, and he beat Fabian Madonna, and now he fights and beats Manny Pacquiao, and been in the ring with Keith Thurman and Tank Davis. What you think? You gonna pay Mario Barrios 1.5? That's not happening. Not on this green earth. I gotta move because this. Melendez said, "Dude, don't even listen to his own content." This said that TG, what's up, family? He said that Philip Franklin, Brian Norman Jr. is the B-side to all the champions in the division. He ain't getting 2 million against Barrios or Stanionis. Louis Melendez, you said I don't even listen to my content, right? Frank Martin is a duck, but Brian Norman is an A-side. Let me ask you a question, Louis Melendez, before I block. Because you see, stupidity is contagious. Stupid is very contagious. So let me ask you a question, Louis Melendez. Now, play this game with me if you want to. Now, let me ask you this question, Louis Melendez. What belt did Frank Martin have when he was going to fight Shakur? Go ahead and tell me. Tell me. What belt did Frank Martin have going into the Shakur Stevenson negotiation? Go ahead and tell me. I'll wait. And how many divisions did Jaron Boots Ennis become? And how many units have? This moron said, what does it matter? Goodbye. 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 He says Frank Martin is a duck for not taking the offer for Shakur Stevenson. Frank Martin didn't have any belt. None. Zero. Zilt. Even fought for a title. What are you talking about? Frank Martin didn't even have a belt. Shakur was a champion. Please explain to me what you're talking about. How is it the same? Frank Martin was the complete challenger. Again, not entertained. I was getting ready to entertain you. Kendrell, my brother, he said, can you answer my question? I'm sorry, I didn't even see it, Kendrell. Hold on, let me find. Kendrell, just tell me what you asked because I can't find it, bro. Blue, is he fighting Derek? Who's Derek? Is he fighting Derek who? Said Blue, you should collaborate with Pro Box TV. Yeah, I don't mind doing that. Legacy over currency. What's up, family? I wouldn't mind that. I like Pro Box. They need to bring me on. Yeah, that's what they said, Kendrell. Yeah, Cuevas. Yeah. J Petty City, I don't understand where they find these people, bro. Like where? Where? They must manufacture these people. Oh, Frank Martin was a duck, but Brian Norman should do. What are you talking about? And furthermore, Frank Martin and Shakur is fighting in a neutral site. Not so smart guy. It's completely different. They were fighting in Vegas in a neutral site. Boots Ennis, Brian Norman is going to Philadelphia to fight Boots as a champion. Not so smart guy. Frank Martin never even fought for a belt. He had nothing he was bringing to the table, and they was fighting in a neutral site. So what are you talking about? Unknown, what's up? He said he ain't been fighting with, he ain't gonna fight with. He did? I'm glad. Robert White, what's up? Robert White said, what's up with you, they duck now? He says, wanna be a matchmaker so bad, chump. Unlike you, I have actually match made fights. Did that? Did you know that? Now let's see if you stand there. Since you talk so big in the chat, you said I'll be a matchmaker so bad. I actually made fights. Somebody enlighten this dude. He said who? He said Cap. Who? Go sit at the kiddie table. You don't even know who I am, and you got the audacity to be running your mouth. Kiki, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? The first fighter that I signed was Brian Norman Jr. Not so smart guy. I don't know, Kendra. I could tell this because it's jumping up and down. Liba 926, what's good? Tobito said Brian isn't more well known than Boots. Nobody said he was. The Silent Sniper, what's up? What does that have to do with anything? boo you, man. Don't let them hate bother you, brother. No, it's not bothering me. I just out the obvious. He's not very bright. That's all I was doing. Pointing out the obvious. He's not very bright. You see, just people just talk because they can. Oh, you want to be a matchmaker? What's the idea of you calling people a duck? Oh, you must be a Tank Davis fan. We know who you are. You a $10, you a pom-pom shaking, $10 Walmart sneaker wearing, lollipop looking, Tank Davis super fan. That's who you are. Dogfight, what's up? Young Poppy, what's up? I never said that. Who did I say was ducking other than Tank? So now you mad. Now you mad. Yeah, he got the Shaq specials on, Kendra. Oh, you want to be you want to be a matchmaker so bad, chump. I want to be a matchmaker so bad. I didn't say nobody was a duck other than Tank Davis not wanting to fight Shakur Stevenson. Oh, I ain't never. You ain't. Don't pretend you act like you was supporting.
Get out the car.
No, look at her. See, they see you.
Who is that? Alive?
Yep.
What if did I scare you?
No.
I didn't look like I was gonna beat you up.
No, not at all.
What's his name?
Two little people.
What's his name? He ain't got nothing on this.
Hey, so now, did he come here and defend Lomachenko? When I said Lomachenko was a duck? Now I'm a chump. No problem, I'll be a chump. I'm cool with that. Kendra, Loma's a stone cold duck. Stone cold duck. Canelo. Him and Canelo. Stone cold ducks. Kendra, he a stone cold duck. And Fawn White said end of the summer is duck season. Facts. Like, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Stone cold duck. Loma, yo, Kendrell, Loma flat out said, hey, bro, I'm not even in the mood to fight Tank. What? What? Come again? You said what? This dude said, I'm not in the mood to fight Tank. You, excuse me? Come again? What did you just say? Bro, that's outrageous. At least Tank ain't say nothing. This dude said, I'm not in the mood. Bro, what? What? No, he was like, listen, won't be the bottom of my shoes showing it before this year is up. Not this year. You won't flash the bottom of my shoes this year. No, sir. Not my shoes. Kendra, you ain't gonna flash the bottom of these. Not this year. No, sir. Too early for that. No, sir. Nah, we ain't doing that. Not the bottom of my. No, sir. Not this year. He know Tank gonna stretch him. Tank gonna stretch Loma, bro. I promise you. Tank gonna stretch Loma. He gonna stretch Loma, bro. He gonna stretch Loma. He gonna stretch Loma. Bro, I'm putting the bag on that. Yeah, he ducking. Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, Loma took the rope. He took the rope workout. You know, you ducking underneath the rope, the ring. He took that way too far. He kept going, bro. Back in the gym. Loma, he went to the airport like this. Loma, that's just the. He walked in his house like that. Everything all right, baby? Something wrong with that? He walked out the building. Bro, that's just a drill. He just kept going. Bro, that's a drill. It's over. Bro, that's insane. That's nasty work, bro. That's nasty work if I ever seen it. Bro said, I'm not in the mood to fight Tank. After all that negotiations. That's just the drill, bro. He just... Loma took it too far. Hey, do something enough, it becomes habit. And he just turned it into the negotiations. Bob Arum was like, bro, what? Said what? Bro, Bob Arum was taken back, bro. Loma, he gonna do what? He won a lunch break and he didn't even start the job? Yo, Kendrell, he asked for, he didn't even get to work yet. Hey, man, could I get an extended lunch break? What? You want what? You ain't even ain't your first day at work. The GOAT 95 brother in Super Chat, he said, Blue Loma doing the little Kim dances. Facts. Bro, how you gonna tell the world you not in the mood? That's insane. Hey, bro, I'm not in the mood. Wait, what? Bro said he's not in the mood. We know what that means. Tank ain't gonna stretch me this year. Not this year. No, sir. Loma like, bro, too much going on in my ear. This will just send me over the top. Not gonna stretch me this year. No diddy. LT brother back in the Super Chat dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said salute Blue. He's not in the mood. Sounds like a Tank statement. Loma didn't duck. He ducked back. Tank could have beat him then and now. We caught it. Yeah, but at least Tank didn't even say nothing. This dude came out. Cut Creator 1, what's up? He said, bro, I ain't in the mood. 37 years old. Time ain't on your side. Time is not on your side. You 37 years old. What are you talking about? You know what happened, Kendrell? I'm going to be real with y'all. Loma saw Shakur and Tank, and he saw an opportunity. He said, bruh, Loma called Tank bluff, is what he did. He said, I don't mind, give me the biggest pawn you can find, but I guarantee this dude is bluff. He said, let them two fight. Let them get themselves out the way, and then we'll swoop in. Let them get themselves out the way, and then I'll swoop in and play hero. That's what he did. But it didn't work in his favor, though, because Tank was like, yeah, I'm not going to fight Shakur. Now Loma's stuck. Bro, what? You mean to tell me I got to go through both of them? You mean to tell me I got to go through both of them? I still got to go through both of them to be undisputed? Why didn't anybody tell me? Yeah, Loma tried to ice skate uphill. He tried to ice skate uphill. And Tank rolled a boulder right at him. He tried to ice skate uphill, and Tank said, no. We're going to do that. That's what we're not going to do. Bro, only in boxing, bro. Only in boxing. Yo, boxing is amazing, bro. It is literally the Wild Wild West. Literally. It's the Wild Wild West. Literally. Only in boxing. In no other sport can you function. No other sport operates and functions like this. It only operates and functions in boxing. Only in boxing. That's it. That's all. It does not operate like this in no other sport. Nowhere. Only in the sport of boxing. And it hurts the sport. Because then you get people like this dude that came here talking about, you want to be a matchmaker, chump. First of all, you just told me how old you are. You too old to be on social media to begin with. The fact that you call me a chump, everything I need to know. You at least 65. J Pity City brother in the super chat dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Loma said, what y'all mean they ain't fighting each other? Facts. Yeah, bro, about 65 years old, Muscle Up Kev, talking about chump. Chump. That's the word of insult for you? That's the chosen word you use to insult a person such as myself? Chump? I'm a chump? Chump sounds 70-ish. Chump. He said, you want to be a matchmaker so bad, chump. Yo, bro, call me a chump. Yo, bro. Bro, call me a chump. My Egypt. My Egypt, bro, call me a chump. He said, yo, you a chump. A chump? Bro. Battlefield Boxing MMA was good. Now I feel bad even sending him to the kiddie table. Sent him right to the nursing home. He called me a chump. Hey, man. Somebody puree that man food. Hey, hey, somebody puree his food, man. Before he choke. Stormy B, man, triple OG. One of the last historians, he said, sounded like who? But Stormy, at least you a stand-up person. You know what I'm saying, Stormy? You ain't out here trolling people on social media. You ain't got time for that, Stormy. This dude, a 65-year-old virgin, calling me a chump. Yeah. Hey, Stormy, he eat pizza with a knife and a fork. He chew his ice cream because he got dentures. Hey, bro out here chewing ice cream. Yo. Yeah, he chew his ice cream, bro. Oh, snap. Hey, Abamad, what's up, family? The ghoul, what's up? He said, fight, dog fight. Somebody tell him that ain't butter pecan. Peanuts and no pecans in there. It's just straight vanilla bean. It's just beans, bro. Somebody tell him put it. Oh, snap. Bro called me a chump. It's crazy. That's nasty. Yeah, stream is choppy. Yeah, because I moved away from the house, man. That's what happens when I'm on my cell phone. Bro chewing his ice cream. He chews his ice cream. Is unbelievable. Yo, bro called me a chump. That's a nasty word. You want to be a matchmaker so bad. And I bet you he did his finger like that. Enzo 88, what's up, family? You want to be a matchmaker so bad, chump. Daddy-o. My wife's refrigerator is hot. Daddy-o. You want to be a matchmaker so bad, Daddy-o. Sure did, real as Deuce for. Sure did. He said, oh, he definitely pointed at Stone Cold Jive Turkey. Yeah. Later for Coach Chiefs. So yeah, man. So but yo, bro, y'all got me tripping. But yeah, man. So my thing is this, right? Is that I want Boots Ennis to get his opportunity. Hey, K, you know exactly what I was talking about. Yo, the fact that you started laughing just made me laugh, bro. Because you know exactly. Later for Coach Cheese. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did, Stormy. Yeah, he did. For Coach Cheese. He remembered the day Cooley Highs came out. Closed caption. Closed caption. Sylvester Simon 2011. What's up, family? Press, what's good? Hey, man, let me get to this. So, my point and my stance is this, right? I just want to see Jaron Ennis get his opportunity because he deserves it. And Brian Norman deserves it. What Brian Norman is doing and Brian Norman Sr. doing, man, ain't nobody would have did this. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would have pressed for this fight. You understand what I'm saying? Brian Norman pressing for this fight, that's you know what I'm saying? That's commendable. You understand what I'm saying? That should be applauded. Brian Norman pushing for this fight, man. That's good. You dig what I'm saying? Bud versus Bivol. Bivol's at 175. Or is at 154. He ain't going. He ain't going to 175. There's nothing to break down. Great brother Ayab Ahmad. There's nothing to break down with Terrence Crawford and Bivol. Absolutely. Oh man, I'm supposed to take my wife's car to get car washed today. Got to take my wife's car to car wash. So I think that Jaron Ennis deserves his opportunity. I think that what Brian Norman doing is commendable. You know what I'm saying? It should be applauded. It should be celebrated. How many fighters you know in a position of Brian Norman at 23 years old trying to fight Boots Ennis at 23? You know what I'm saying? And it's 1,000% confident, along with his father, Warrior Class the Third. What's good? Everybody else will be telling they need to get this money. They need to fight this guy. Got to do this. They got to do that. They be telling you 10,000 rhymes and reasons as to why they can't fight. You know what I'm saying? And yet, we can't even appreciate what Brian Jr. and Brian Norman Sr. and Adrian Clark and his team is doing. They're going against the grain. They're going against Top Rank. They're going against the system. To go to Boots' backyard, to unify the belts at 23. His first title defense is against Boots Ennis. Do y'all understand that? Do y'all understand? His first title defense against Ennis? Do y'all understand that? Frank Martin's situation is completely different. Frank Martin is on the same side of the street as Gervonta Tank Davis. Frank Martin is getting a hefty bag to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. Track Talk Gaming 15. What's up? So Frank Martin got more than 1.5 to fight Tank Davis in a neutral site without a belt. You telling me, man, is getting that less than Frank Martin to unify the belts in Jaron boots in his backyard. Frank Martin slightly bigger name than Brian Norman. Because of the situation he was in. Frank Martin got with Derrick James by Errol Spence and with the PBC. Brian Norman did it solo till he got with top. Is a world champion, undefeated, willing to go to Boots' backyard. And y'all trying to tell me it's the same thing? This is why you can't have a conversation with fans, people from boxing. Fans. So make this make sense. So I could take a risk against Tank Davis without a belt and get $3 million. With a belt in your backyard. Tank Davis is a neutral site for Frank Martin. A new site for Shakur Stevenson. Brian Norman is going to Philly. Make this make sense. Exactly, Nick J. Bust to the chocolate drop. 50% of the queens of the ring. She's in the big J. Peace and blessings, queen. She said, and back end money. Right. Brian Norman ain't gonna. Hey, Nick J. They want Brian Norman to take $810,000 to fight Boots in Philly and defend his first title opportunity. And they're trying to tell me it's the same thing as Frank Martin. CJ Esperon, what's up, family? ED, what's good? And he fought Tank and was going to fight Shakur in the neutral site. Brian Norman is going to Philly with his belt for his first title opportunity and against the grain of his company. Forcing his company to allow him to leave to fight Boots on a different platform. Frank Martin is with the PBC, Errol Spence, and the same side of the street as Tank Davis. So get this. They're going to offer him the same money he got. They was offering Frank Martin to fight Shakur in a neutral site for a title opportunity. Brian Norman is going to fight in Boots' backyard with his title to unify for the same amount of money? Somebody make this make sense. Let me say it to y'all again because maybe you missed it. He's going to make the same money Frank Martin was going to fight Shakur. But he's bringing a belt to the table. Frank Martin has never fought for a title, so obviously he's never wasn't a world champion and didn't bring that to the table. And he's going to fight Shakur at a neutral site. Not in Newark, New Jersey, in Shakur's backyard. In a neutral site in Las Vegas. He's bringing his belt to the table in Boots' backyard. Make this make sense. Make this make sense, people. This is not hard to understand. This is not hard. All he's asking for is an extra $500,000 for his services. Because for him to cross the side of the street, he got to pay top rank 25% of his purse. As a champion. As a world champion across the side of the street, from his promotional company, he has to pay them 25%. So you mean to tell me Eddie Hearn has Turkey Al-Sheikh? You mean to tell me Turkey Al-Sheikh, he can't reach out to Turkey Al-Sheikh and say, hey, bro, let me get 500,000 and give this dude some fight? Make this make sense. And then again, like I said, they on two different pages because Boots wants to unify belts. He's trying to make a mark. He's trying to secure his legacy. But Boots said it's not about the money. So we asking Brian Norman to sacrifice, then we can ask Boots to sacrifice as well. Good for the goose is good for the gander. Boots, you can sacrifice to take some money off to fight in your backyard. Travion 2 Trill, what's good? Exactly, Nick J. But Nick J, this everybody's saying Brian Norman should sacrifice, but nobody's saying Boots should sacrifice. You should sacrifice then to fight in your backyard. So then it's saying, okay, if you don't want to sacrifice to in your backyard, right? No problem. You don't want to fight in your backyard. You don't want to make the sacrifice and give us extra money. Well, here we go.
That's why I said the final offer. We'll take the final offer in Vegas. We will absolutely take the final Vegas. 1.7. We will take that final offer in Vegas.
So they saying.
And that's why I said the final offer. We'll take the final offer in Vegas. We will absolutely take the final offers in Vegas. 1.7. We will in Vegas.
So he's saying if you want to give us 1.7, the taxes ain't the same, and it ain't in your backyard, then we'll fight you in Vegas for 1.7. I guess that's unfair too, huh? Tremel Brown and my brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I'm just sitting here. I don't think I'm just sitting here. I'm thinking, I don't think Norman is going to pass this up. He's just milking the cow. No, Brian Norman, they ain't taking nothing less than, if they're going to fight Boots in Philly, it's going to be $1 million. If they're going to fight him in Vegas, they'll take the 1.7. 1.7 leaves them with 810,000. $1.7 in Vegas leaves him with what? He ain't got to pay the taxes, right? If I'm not mistaken, you don't have to pay those taxes in Vegas, right? Yeah, he gonna pass up this pay, Tremel, because the risk is not worth the reward. You understand? We put Boots in the same conversation as Errol Spence and just make that make sense. Who fighting Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford for 810,000? Who? Ain't nobody fighting. Put Boots, at least I know I do, and everybody else has been putting Boots in the same conversation with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Hence the reason we want to see him fight Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. So if I put Boots in the same conversation as Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, would you advise any fighter right now to fight Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford for 800,000? He said, facts, Blue. With the belt, Top Rank will let him fight bombs for 500,000 on free. Right. When the risk is not worth the rope. The risk and the reward is not the same. Copeland, what's good? The risk and the reward is not the same. It's not the same. It ain't the same. So I'm gonna take 810 to fight Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. Make this make sense, people. We put Boots in the same conversation. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Jason White, what's up? Ain't nobody okay with nobody defending their titles against Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford in 10,000. Come on, man. Make this make sense. Now, if you a contender or upcoming fighter like David Avanesian or something of that magnitude, that's different. But you got a world. So you going to unify your belts against Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, 810,000. Come on, man. Come on, man. Crypto Color Light, what's up, family? We gotta start making this make sense, man. We know better than that. Westwood, what's up? Right, that's what I'm saying. Boots, they on a different page. That's why I said Eddie Hearn. What Eddie Hearn is saying? I hope they turn the music off because I don't want this cold air blowing on me. No one knows Norman Jr. That's not the point. It's just Reggie Smith is just not the point, man. But again, boxing fans have the lowest IQ, all fans in all the sports across the board. Boxing fans will say anything. Anything you think of that comes to your brain, you'll just regurgitate it because it sounds good. Yeah, nobody knows Brian Norman. What does that have to do with it? What does that has nothing to do with it. So anyway, let's listen to what Boots had to say, and let's listen to what Eddie Hearn had to say once again.
Or what? Like I said, I'm here to collect belts. I'm here to be undisputed, you know, and collect all these, make the biggest fights possible happen, you know. Legacy, you know, I'm here to be undisputed, you know. I'm taking over this weight division, you know. I'm here to collect belts.
You heard what Boots said, right? Y'all heard what Boots said. Now, I'm gonna ask y'all another question, right? Watch this now. Now watch how it changes.
Or what? Like I said, I'm here to belts. I'm here to be undisputed, you know, and collect all these belts and make the biggest fights possible happen, you know. Legacy, you know. I'm here to be undisputed, you know. I'm taking over the weight division, you know. I'm here to collect belts.
Right? You heard what he said. Now listen what Eddie Hearn said.
It's frustrating because we've already beat him. And I think the IBF is a shocking decision, really, but it is what it is, you know, it's just boxing. And we've got now whether we fight him or we move up, or because we want to be in good fights. And listen, Chudazin's a good fighter, but he's already beaten him. Do you know what I mean? 120, 108.
Go sit the key. So anyway, now let me ask y'all a question in reverse. Nick J, you still here? I'm gonna ask y'all a question in reverse. Now watch this now. Watch how the narratives change. Watch how the narratives change. Would you be okay? Now watch this now. Would you be okay with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford paying Boots $810,000 in a unification bout? If Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford was to fight Boots, either one of them as the champion, to unify against Jaron Boots Ennis, would you be okay with paying him $810,000? Terrence Crawford, instead of moving up after he beat Errol Spence, would have fought Jaron Boots Ennis, would have been okay for Terrence Crawford to pay Jaron Boots Ennis $810,000 because nobody knows him to the level they know Terrence Crawford. Warrior Class in Omaha, Nebraska. Warrior Class the third, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Salute, Blue. Respect to Norman for knowing his worth versus Boots. This situation seems similar to two champions. Floyd took less money versus De La Hoya. Then he became the A side and got the bag. He wanted ever since. Yeah, but again, Floyd moved up in weight, right? And Floyd decided to take a 70-30 split, right? Yeah, he conceded to everything Oscar wanted. That's a unique situation. He definitely did, right? But Floyd wasn't 23 years of age and trying to make a come up. And he didn't fight Oscar in Mexico. He fought Oscar in a neutral site. So imagine this, like I just said, would y'all be okay with Terrence Crawford offering Jaron Boots Ennis $810,000 to fight him in a unification bout in Nebraska? Would you? Would that be okay? Would that be okay? And if Boo said, hey, bro, I'm not doing that. I'm not coming to Nebraska, fight for 810,000, unify the belts. You're going to give me more money, 500,000 more. And y'all be like, man, Boots is ducking Terrence Crawford. Would you say that? That wouldn't be okay, right? You wouldn't say that. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody has to sacrifice. And in this case, you have to be the one to sacrifice because Brian has what he wants. Period. That's how this works. Brian Norman has what Boots wants. Is that belt. Boots wants to do it in his back. Bro, Boots has an opportunity of a lifetime in front of him, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. If he fights Brian Norman, which is the toughest fight of his career on paper, in a unification bout at welterweight, and then the ball is in your court, you can force everybody's hand, and you get to do this, unify the belts in your hometown. You get to pick up that belt in your hometown in Philly. The statement you can make. Y'all not even hearing me. Do you understand the statement that says he can make in his hometown to unify the belts in Philly on the toughest fight of his career against another black fighter that's from right up the road in Atlanta? Another champion in front of your home crowd? Y'all not hearing me, bro. Y'all not even hearing me. Lonzo Turner, what's up? Y'all not even hearing me. Tremel says something in my soul tells me that this fight is happening. The fight is too big. Bro, if you Boots, you can't let this opportunity go. Can't. Y'all saying Brian Norman. Brian Norman has more options than Boots Ennis. Because people think Brian Norman is a cherry. Marco Bolivar. What's up, family? Understand, Teofimo Lopez, Brian Norman was going to fight Teofimo Lopez September 27th. That's the fight that was supposed to. That's a marquee name. If Brian Norman fights, and I'm going to tell y'all again, if Brian Norman fights Teofimo Lopez and beats Teofimo Lopez, then he's able to unify. Stanionis ain't happy. Which means he has no interest in fighting Boots because they ain't trying to pay. So Stanionis ain't happy. If Stanionis fight Brian Norman and Top Ring say, hey, we'll pay you X, Y, and Z, so on and so forth, unification, and Brian Norman beats Stanionis and Teofimo Lopez, Boots, what fights is Boots having that is going to elevate his status? Like that. Y'all saying nobody knows who Brian Norman is right now. If Brian Norman beats Teofimo Lopez and beats Stanionis and unifies the belts, you're going to know who Brian Norman is. Guess what? Now he's definitely not coming to Philly. He's the unified champion, and he's a marquee name. And he's a bigger marquee name now. He has bigger marquee fights. And guess what? You're going to know who he is because guess what? Top Rank and ESPN pushing him. So now you're going to know who he is for sure. You for sure going to know who he is. Now you think he's going to take that money and go to Philly? No, sir. And guess what? Now let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Mario Barrios beats Manny Pacquiao. What you think is a bigger fight for Brian Norman or Mario Barrios now? To take the risk, Young Craft TV, what's up? Yoni Craft TV, what's up? Take the risk against Boots or to fight each other? You Mario Barrios and you Brian Norman at that point in time, I'm fighting Mario Barrios. I'm unifying 3 of the belts. I beat Teofimo. I beat Stamionis. Mario Barrios has a Mexican fan base. Fight and beat Mario Barrios. Now you way behind on the 8 ball, bro. Now you way behind on the 8 ball. DJ Shenji, what's good? This is the last one I'm going to address, and then I'm going to get out of here. Reggie Smith said, Brian Norman ain't no boots. Blue, bad analogy. People, no one knows Brian Norman, and he's from Atlanta. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What analogy is bad, brother? Please, because now I'm getting ready to block you from this channel altogether. What analogy is bad, brother? What analogy is bad? You said analogy. What analogy is bad, brother? Go ahead and tell us. What analogy is bad? Go ahead and tell us. Analogy is bad. Go ahead and tell us, brother. You said that's a bad analogy. What's a bad analogy? Go ahead and tell us. This is what I have on a day-to-day basis. Man. D25, D Deuce Deuce, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blues. Sounds and Boots have the same old problem. Tank and Boots don't have the same problem. Fight whoever he wants. Boots can't. They don't have the same problem. Tank Davis is in a position of power. He can fight he so chooses. Boots cannot. Because he don't have the status yet. He has not unified the belt. He's not a marquee name. Yes, he's a very popular name and people are aware who he is, but not like Tank. Nowhere near. Go ahead and tell us what analogy, brother. I'm curious to know. You said that's a bad analogy. What analogy, brother? I never said that Brian Norman was more popular than Boots. Never. I never said he was the A side. I never said that. So what are you talking about? What I said was Boots has to sacrifice to get the belt that he wants in his backyard. So what analogy is bad? Don, what's up? Tank people pay to play. Eddie don't want to pay. Right. Eddie don't want to pay. Plain and simple. Hence, I'm saying that Boots and Eddie Hearn are not on the same page with what the is. Boots is of the know that he wants to unify and be undisputed. Eddie Hearn is saying, "Oh, we just looking to make the best possible." There's two different things. He's saying we're gonna vacate the IBF. He's disappointed. Oh, you should be. I'm disappointed in the IBF as well for ordering that fight. That's unnecessary. IBF is doing the same thing to him that they did to Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence was the first IBF champion in 2017, right? So Errol that belt, he defended the belt against one mandatory. Errol Spence had one mandatory he defended the belt against, Carlos Ocampo. His entire, since 2017, for 6 years, Errol Spence held the IBF title and had one mandatory defense, which was Carlos Ocampo. 6 years. Terrence Crawford inherited Jaron Ennis as his mandatory for 2 months, and they stripped him of the belt. And now, did they strip him of the belt, right? So they stripped him of the belt. And then on top of that, stripping him of the belt, right? Check. Then now they give it to Boots. Boots is the champion. He defends the belt one time. And now they making him have a rematch as his mandatory. And he ain't have the belt. He got the belt in Terrence Crawford fought. He had the belt for under a year. Right? Because, right. Boots had the belt for under a year. And they already making him fight a mandatory. And the guy he had to have a rematch with. This guy's repeating himself. You just silly. Goodbye. 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 Whoa, what's good? So Boots has to defend his title against Karen Chugazine. He didn't even have the belt for a year. And they didn't even have the decency to count David Avanesian, who's ranked high, as a mandatory. Boots would have been better off just rematching Karen instead of fighting David Avanesian. Think about that. Boots should have just went in and just fought Karen. Karen is better version than David Avanesian. He should have just fought him and got him out the way. And don't have to worry about it. And now he will have the freedom. He would have had the freedom. Now he might as well just fought Karen. Brian M., what's up? Boots most feared at 147. Hopefully it's not the same at 154. Here's the thing. When he go to 154, he going to be Brian Norman. Do y'all realize that? See, y'all, again, like I said, you got to start paying attention to what you say before you say it. He goes to 154. He's going to be Brian Norman. Because now those champions, those fighters up there are going to be like, bro, nobody knows you. And we ain't fighting you in Philly. And you the B-side. You got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. Who's that Looney Salute? Who's that 154 that Matchroom guy? They're going to be like, bro. Exactly, Nick J. They're going to be like, bro, who did you beat? Win your belt from, this is what they're going to tell him. You didn't even win your belt from a champion. Who's he jumping ahead of? Jamel Charlo? Errol Spence? Pandora? Terrence Crawford? Who? Tim Tszyu? Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence with PBC. Fundora, PBC. Jamel Charlo, PBC. Tim Tszyu, PBC. Terrence Crawford, free agent. Who's he going to fight? Going to concede to his demands. Who? So he's going to become Brian Norman at 150. Y'all here running your mouth talking about nobody knows Brian Norman. Nobody knows Brian Norman. Ain't none of them fighters going to Philly. None of them. Not one of them are going to Philly. None of them. Which one of those fighters you think going to be allow him to be the 8 and go to Philly? Who? At 154. None of them. Not near one of them fighters is going to do that. Lubin ain't doing that, bro. Lubin is in line for a belt. Lubin is putting himself in position to get a title defense. He ain't think about Jaron this. And guess what? If you want Ruben to come out his comfort zone and go to Philly, you're going to have to pay that man, bro. You're going to have to pay everything. You think you paying Lubin chump change to go fight Boots and lose his position? No. Lose position to fight for the WBO title and all that. Those is my Dougie. What's up? The Boston Tudor. What's good? Kirk. What's up? That's why I'm saying, right? Make the sacrifice, collect all these belts, and make a name for yourself. And by the time you go to football, you can start kicking up dust and making demands, bro. He said, "Blue, buddy, Ennis can petition the IBF Mando if he wins. They have no choice but to show him respect." Bro, I don't know where do you live at, brother? For one, Jamel Charlo can jump the line. That's number one. Number two, Tim Tszyu is getting ready to fight and Batman Matalia for the IBF belt. And those dudes is going to want to unify the belts. And unification is trump mandatories. So what are you talking about? Once he moves up there, buddy, those dudes are going to want to unify the belts. He's going to be in the same position he was in at 147 when those fighters was trying to unify the belts at 147 and he was being frozen out. He's going to be in the same position. The big dog, KB, what's up? Exactly, Nick J. Go get that belt. Make the sacrifice. Go snatch up that belt. If you can snatch that belt up, Chantel Hill, what's good? Make a name for yourself undisputed at 154. And then you go to 54. I mean, make a name for yourself at 47 as undisputed. Then you go into 54 kicking up dust. Now when you go to 54, you put yourself in a position. Bella's Paint Paradise LLC, what's up? You follow what I'm saying? Peace to you, family. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? Go get them belts and you got to make a sacrifice. The same way we saying Brian Norman needs the sacrifice, we should be saying Boots should make the sacrifice. Boots is the one that needs to make the sacrifice because he is in desperate need to collect all those belts. Brian Norman is 23 and got way more time at 147 than he does. He has options. How's this turkey fault, Bijan? Dog Give, what's good? How's this turkey fault? What does turkey have to do with this? It's not turkey fault. If you feel like you got to overpay to get the belt, overpay to get the belt. Plain and simple. The same way Errol Spence did it with Terrence Crawford. Hey, bro, I'm going to have to pay. This is what I want. Turkey can just pay Brian what he wants. Turkey is not involved. Turkey is not involved. He's not involved in this. So what are we talking about? Turkey is not involved in these negotiations. This is solely Matchroom and Eddie Hearn. Copperfield, what's up? This has nothing to do with Turkey. Has nothing to do with Turkey. Turkey's not involved. Eddie needs to call Turkey. Yeah, he needs to call him and say, bro, I got to come up with a couple of 500,000. Get this dude. Let's make this fight. Plain and simple. I gotta come 500,000, pay this dude so we can make this fight. This is a big fight for Boots. It's a big fight for Boots. Storm B, man, I need proof of funds. Facts. Man, pay that man, bro. Bro, you've just overpay him, bro. It's for the belt. It's listen, people. If you know how much this benefits Boots if he was to fight and beat Norman and pick up that belt, do you know how much that benefits him to be the unified champion and to have unified the belts and actually be the world champion? This works wonders for Jaron Boots Ennis. John Raven, what's up? It works wonders. So just like people are saying, oh, so Brian Norman gonna walk away from this on the undercard and fight on the undercard against a guy we never heard of, right? Think about this. Make this make sense, right? Make this make sense. Think about this, right? Brian Norman has options. Boots does not have options. You want to be undisputed at this weight class. Ray Davis, what's up, family? Brian Norman can take his time to be undisputed there. You can't. So it's in your court. And he's literally sacrificing to come to Philly, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. We got to start making this stuff make sense, bro. Boxing fans, bro, be tripping, bro. Brian Norman is going to lose the Cuevas. You hope he does. You hope he loses the Cuevas. You understand what I'm saying, man? Y'all got to, come on, man. Take the money out of Shakur person. No, man. Boots, Puget Shiznit, what's good? 4-5, what's up? Boots is so y'all said like Boots, y'all said yeah, man, what's the options? Go fight on Keyshawn Davis undercard? What's Boots' option? To go fight a rematch with Karen, which is the fight everybody had an issue with? He don't want that fight. The fans don't want that fight. You don't want that fight. So that's better. That's a better option. Man, y'all gotta make this make sense, man. So Eddie Hearn and DAZN is gonna pay Boots. They reporting that they paying him $3 million. So they gonna pay Boots $3 million to rematch Karen Chua Kazim? That's better. Y'all acting like that's a way bigger, better option than Brian Norman fighting on Keyshawn Davis undercard against Cuevas. Decent. Well, what part of this are y'all not getting? Think about that. And to a purse bid. Which means he gonna get I think he gonna get at least 40%. I think it's 60-40. BN said they fighting in Norfolk completely. Goodbye. Goodbye. See you later, brother. Go. Go. Goodbye. On that note, man, I got to get out of here, man. I mean, box fans just give me a headache, bro. And so, at some point in time, this just starts to give me a headache, bro. It just starts to rattle your brain, bro. It just starts to give you a headache. This dude said, but they fighting in Norfolk, Virginia. He fighting in Philly. Who cares? What difference does that make? Hey, man, I'm done, bro. I appreciate y'all, man, coming through, studying up, holding your boy Blue, and showing me love, man. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. So all I got for y'all, I'm gone. Peace.